have to stop listening to those people who are trying to divide us up on all of these issues. You know, a war on women. What a phony thing that is. That is just all hype. That's all hype. And, you know, I say that as someone whose life was shaped and made successful by women. Absolutely. And, you know, I have the most wonderful mother, the most wonderful wife, PAs, administrative assistants, colleagues who were women with whom I could never have been successful without them. And I recognize that. And I think most Americans recognize that. But you know, there are some nations in the world where they don't recognize that, where women aren't even allowed to drive, where their testimony in court is worth half of that of a man, where they're treated more like chattel than like equals. There are a number of those nations in the world. And we do not want to import that type of ideology into America ever. And when it comes to freedom of religion, our founders had a very good ideal there. Many of them had to escape from other places where they were being persecuted for their religious beliefs. And they felt very strongly that we must do everything we can to allow people to practice their faith. Now, you have many people in our nation today who think that our Constitution and our laws say we should be free from religion. But no, it's freedom of religion. And we need to get those two things straight. Now, I personally believe that the Supreme Court made a mistake in their recent ruling when they basically voted to change the definition of marriage from what it has been traditionally for thousands of years. And I have, believe me, I know they don't believe it, I have nothing against gay people whatsoever, zero. But I'm a pragmatic person, and I realize that if you change the definition of marriage for one group, what right do you have not to change it for the next group, and the next group, and the next group? So,